Okay, folks, I got a story to tell with a question behind it. Ooh, my asthma is kicking up. Um, anyway, cue the music. All right, this was back when I was in college. I remember this little freshman. She's a cute little freshman, a short little girl. She wasn't quite on my radar, but she was a cute little freshman, beginning freshman. So she got a job in the library where she was working near the door, and I don't know what they did when they had the job where they sat near the exit. I don't know if they checking to see if you stole a book or what, but that's what the library did. So I saw her a few times, and I said something to her, and basically asked her name, where she was from. She was from New Orleans, and she's a cute little girl, and when I talked to her, it must have been only two times I talked with her. But she was all kind of smiley and blushy, but she didn't have a whole lot to say. So after then, I, I, for some reason or another, like I said before, she wasn't really on my radar. I didn't have a whole lot to say to her after then. And I noticed a little bit after I'd see her, and you see people and you say hi and stuff. She wasn't so friendly. And I didn't know why, but she just wasn't so friendly. So maybe a month after I had spoken to her last, there was this guy named Charles. And Charles was from the next town over. Whenever me and Charles got together, we usually talked about females, one way or another. In this particular instance, he basically asked me, hey man, did you ever say anything to Voodoo Woman? Because that's what we're going to know her as from at this point, Voodoo Woman. And I said, well, I mean, I spoke to her a couple of times and that was about it. He said, okay, don't say nothing to her again. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You pissed her off. She said that you tried to talk to her and, you know, then you stopped. That meant you weren't no good and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. And if you say something to her again, she's going to shank you. And I'm like, what? He said, yeah, she's talking about if you say something to her again, she's probably going to stab you. Now, I found that so weird because, yeah, I did say something to the girl a couple of times. She smiled, she acted all blushy, and that was it. And I mean, she was a small girl. She could have easily been in the 10th grade just as much as she was a beginning freshman. And I wasn't really into little small girls like that. So I kept my distance because I mean Charles had no way of knowing I had talked to the girl, and we found out later on that her and her suite mates in the dorm were uncomfortable with her because she was heavily into voodoo. She would pray over candles, and uh, she, apparently she was kind of on the volatile side, even though you couldn't see it from when you first looked at her. And she had a hard on about me because I said something to her a couple of times, and that was it. I didn't know there was anything about that. Okay, now I know that's an extreme story, and I do realize it's an extreme, but it does go to a point. I've been criticized a few times because I might say something to a girl, and if she says no, I back off. Now, to me, no means no. It's really just that simple. No means no. Other women have told me that no, it doesn't mean no. And I need, I'm supposed to keep on trying. I'm supposed to give the girl another chance and all that kind of stuff. But my thing is, like I said before, no means no. And I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about relationships. If I come to somebody and I go to her in a nice manner, I'm being mannerable, I'm not being lewd or crude about it, and she tells me no, as far as I'm concerned, she's not interested. I mean, isn't that the way it is? See, I can't get into play hard to get games if that's what's supposed to take place. Even with Voodoo Woman, I don't know, with all that blushing and smiling and not really saying a whole lot. I mean, what am I supposed to do afterwards? I mean, I still say a woman has to take some responsibility for a relationship. Even if the guy goes first, she still has to have some responsibility. So I don't get when somebody tells me that I'm supposed to keep on and keep on and keep on. When you tell me no, I'm assuming you mean no. So is there anybody that can tell me something different? And I mean, a number of incels here. You've been told no. Do you think if you keep on trying, the girl would go for it? I don't think they would. No generally means no. And especially if you come at somebody in a nice, uh, mannerable way, no means no. Now, is there anything else that I'm supposed to know that I don't know about this? Feel free to tell me. And especially in an age where you can get in trouble for sexual harassment, I still think no means no. It's as simple as that. You don't want to go talking to somebody and they say no, and you know you talk to them again, then they're screaming me too, me too, me too. So, like I said, no means no.